Yerp. Yerp. What's up, y'all? What's goody? Just gonna let y'all come in. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Damn, where y'all at? YouTube is mad delayed today. I know y'all up in here. Just waiting for y'all comments to start hitting. Right now I'm uploading footage. So as I upload footage, I'm just gonna hang out and chop it up with y'all. If y'all don't mind. If that's cool with y'all. What up, Patrick Hill? What up, Fox Body Cam? What's going on with y'all, man? Happy holidays. Happy holidays, y'all. Yerp. What up, Dex? What's going on? What up with y'all? As y'all come in, how's cheapo Mike Shelby ass? We gonna get to that. Don't worry. We gonna get to the cheapo business. Don't worry, that's coming. Shout out James the Prince. Okay, Patrick Hill, I see you. What up, Steph? What's the status on Cheapo? Oh, y'all just coming right in with the questions about Cheapo. Come on, man. Give me a minute, man. Come on, man. Take it easy, man. We gonna get there. I actually just wanted to jump in with y'all. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Chad Pittman. Huge fan of the YouTube channel. God bless you. Patrick Hill, my God. Thank you, man. How is that Audi? Darren asks. We'll get to that too. Before we jump into how's the cause, I am becoming a severe advocate, a serious advocate for Dragy and V-Box testing. They're personal GPS meters that you use. Where is the Durango? It's in my driveway. I'm actually about to wash it, even though it's 30 degrees. I'm gonna spray it down outside, soak it down real quick, and then spray it off, and then bring it in the garage to dry it because it's too damn cold outside. Anyway, I am becoming a huge fan of Dragy V-Box testing because literally, bro, Aziz, what's up? Literally, for those of you that don't know, you can buy these little units. Dragys are like, I think $200 or maybe even maybe $150 or something like that on Amazon. And you could take this thing and marry it up to your phone, right? And it's a GPS meter, so it uses the GPS to know how fast you're going. Do me a favor, y'all hit the like button when y'all come in. Hit that like button. Y'all know the deal. Where's the Hellcat? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So literally you can test 0 to 60, you can test quarter mile, you could test 40 to 100, 60 to 130. If you want to set it up to do 100 to, I don't know if it could do 100 to 150. I think so. You can do half mile testing, all of that. And here's why that's so important. As we buy these cars and then we start to hook them up, until now, like there was no real way outside of going to the drag strip to see, or dyno, to see if the mod actually made a difference. There's no way that you knew that before, right? So now, thanks to technology, literally on your phone, you can go out to any desolate road. Keep in mind what I'm saying. I mean, the cops might be watching. Any desolate road or empty roadway off of a non-public street, and literally you can test. You can install a part and go test it. I've been really using it heavily with the Panamera. I'm gonna get to Cheapokitty, I promise. Mike Shelby, I'm talking about the testers now. So literally, like yesterday, I was in my garage. I installed an intake plenum for the Porsche. I've been using it heavy with the Porsche. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the video is gonna come out, right? I'm actually uploading the footage right now. I'm uploading the footage right now so that the video can come out. I'm in Dropbox. That's right, y'all don't know my process. So we have an editing team, and they work within Dropbox with us, and we use a program called Trello to communicate with one another. It's a pretty dope system that we use to get it all done. So as I upload footage, I'm talking to y'all. But anyway, um, I literally took the plenum, installed it on the car, and earlier in the week I had did a test on the same road, similar temperature conditions, and the car did a 940 before the plenum install. Think about this, okay? It did a 9.4 60 to 130. Why is 60 to 130 so important to me? Because 60 to 130 represents horsepower. All the other tests, quarter mile represents traction. It represents how well you get off the line. It represents how your suspension is set up. That's what quarter mile looks at. You know, it's a lot of driver. There's a lot of difference that you can make in time with the driver. But if you just solely want to know if you made horsepower, the 60 to 130 test is the best, hands down, because that's not, it has very little to do with torque, it's more power, right? So, literally, when I first started, the first time I ever did a Dragy, the Porsche was completely stock. And it did a 12.5, 12.5, 60 to 130. To give you guys an idea of what's fast and what's not fast. Stock Cayman, right? A stock Cayman does 60 to 130 in like 18.5. Y'all name another car, and I'll tell you what the stock 60 to 130 is. Name another car, and I'll tell you what the stock 60 to 130 is. To give you an idea of how you know what, because these numbers might mean nothing to you if you don't know what speed is. So name a car, and I'll tell you the stock 60 to 130. 392 Challenger stock 60 to 130 is probably somewhere around 16. BMW M4 stock 60 to 130 is similar to the Panamera, mid to high 12s. Hellcat 60 to 130s is usually very high 8s, sometimes low 9s. Camaro ZL1, low 9s. Which McLaren? Um, uh, M5, F90, F90, M5s. That's a good question. I haven't really seen that one yet. But if I could estimate, I'm going to say mid 9s, mid to low 9s. GT500, the new one, I don't know. Stang Mode actually did a 60 to 130 with his Dragy, and he hasn't released those numbers yet. So I guess we'll look for that video. 2018 TTRS or RS3, I have seen those, and those do 0 to 60 to 130s in the 13 second range. 520 or 570 McLaren. In the US, we only have the 570, so I only have that information. And those cars do 60 to 130 in the mid 8s stock. Lamborghini Huracan, same high 8s stock. So to give you an idea of a range, right? Those are all really fast cars we named. The Porsche, when it started, was 12.5, 60 to 130. I forgot what I did first. What mod I did first. Shit. Oh, the Catless Mids. And it went from 60 to 130, 12.5 to 11, it was like 11.3 or something like that. So it came down to the low, almost a full second just from deleting the cats, right? Huge. So I'm like, oh, that really worked. Then we installed the BMC filter and a piggyback. With the BMC filter and piggyback, the car came down to like, hold on, wait, no, sorry. Then we changed wheels. After we took off the 22s and put back on the factory wheels, which, obviously saved some weight, rotational mass, cutting down that. Hit the like button. I'm telling y'all really good information. Other YouTube channels do not tell you information like this. They entertain you. Me, I'm going to tell y'all the real. I'm going to tell you the information. So hit that like button, please. Anyway, GTR Nismo, good question. I looked at that yesterday. 2019 Nismo, brand new, 2018 Nismo Edition GTR did a 6130, and it was 9.4 was a stock 2018 Nismo GTR. So therefore, let's think about this, right? I came down to an 11, then I came down to 10s, and now, guys, before I installed the plenum, I was running like 9.4. So y'all seen the video, right? You've seen the video when I raced that GTR with the when I raced that 2013 GTR. A lot of you guys, I saw it in the comments. There's no way you're gonna beat a GTR. There's no way. I'm like, bro, his car was stock. All it had was exhaust, and I believe he has high flow cats. That's all he has. He doesn't have a tune, nothing. And if the 2018-19 runs 9.4 with more power in Nismo edition, then that means that a 2013 probably runs like low tens, 60 to 130. And 60 to 130 represents roll racing. That's what that represents. Wait, what would happen if you on a highway and the other guy is next to you and y'all see each other and start playing, and then you were like, all right, let's count it. This kind of shows an idea of what the results are gonna be, right? So yes, I left that GTR for dead because my car at the time was doing 9.4 60 to 130s, which is really fast. Now, I installed a plenum last night, and I went out and did some testing last night and this morning. Just from adding a plenum, which for those of you that don't know what a plenum is, Porsche turbos have intercoolers. The 911s, the Panameras, the Cayennes, they all have it. They have intercoolers in the front bumper. Off the intercooler comes the charge pipes, and the charge pipes go into the throttle body like a Y, right? So it comes into the throttle body like a Y. And the factory plenum on Porsches is like an ABS plastic, and if the throttle body is this big, the plenum splits like this from factory, and then goes out to the charge pipes, which then open back up again. So I went with IPD, which their plenum keeps the opening the same all the way through. So supposedly it picks up 30 wheel horsepower. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, it does. And what it also did was I noticed that it helped reduce turbo lag. So turbo lag is down too. And this morning, this car did a 60 to 130 in 9.05 going up a hill. So that means that this car on a flat ground, perfect conditions, is gonna do high eights, 60 to 130. I can't explain to you. Only like really fast cars from factory do high eight. So like automatic Hellcats, they do low nines, high eights, especially if they have a tire. So to me, 60 to 130 is everything. Now, conversely, that's really quick. That is really, really quick. I don't know what an R34 does 60 to 130s in, but if it's a stock one, I could tell you right now, it's probably 14 seconds, 60 to 130 if it's stock. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, that's the Porsche. The Hellcat, the Cheapokitty before she blew up, listen, I never got a chance to do 60 to 130 on full kill mode. But when it was 850 wheel horsepower, I was doing 60 to 130s in the Hellcat in 6.4 seconds. 6.4 seconds. Now, there are different parameters, right? My 100 to 130 was faster than cars that were 60 to 130, they were faster than me, the full 60 to 130. But from 100 to 130, my car was dumb fast. So what was happening was at the airstrip, when I was racing people, their cars was 60 to 130 and faster than mine. So what would happen was we would take off, they would get out ahead of me, and then you just see me come by like, because usually by the end of the airstrip, I was doing 150 miles an hour. So we usually start at about 30 or 40 miles an hour, and by the end of 1,600 feet, which is a little over a third of a mile, I would be doing 150. So you would just see me blow, like skate past people that had faster 60 to 130s than me. But it's only because their initial 60 to 100 was faster than mine. But it was only because my car is a stick. So the Dragy can't take account for the shift time. I mean, it does take account for the shift time. That's the time I'm losing, right? Every time I shift. And no, I wasn't short shifting. No, I don't power shift either. I'm too scared to. So now I'll be honest with y'all. I know for sure that my car, like before it blew, I never really shared it like that. But I V-boxed it one time, and the car was high fives. It was high fives. So other cars that run in the high fives are only like modified cars. A McLaren 720 runs mid fives, right? My car with a stick shift was high fives, but I beat a 720 because if you saw in the video, I beat him in the back half. So after 100 miles an hour, you just see me, woo, after I could stay in that gear. So I guess that are you doing anything different with Cheapokitty? All right, let me get back to those. All right, I'm gonna answer before I move on to talking about Cheapokitty and updates and all that. What questions do you guys have for me regarding Dragy 60 to 130s and that information? What questions do you guys have for me before I move on and talk about the updates as I upload this footage for y'all? Are you getting the Hellcat back, bro? I missed that car. The answer is yes, definitely. The Hellcat is being worked on, so don't worry, guys. That's definitely happening. What tire pressure is best? For 60 to 130s, you actually want to run your recommended manufacturers. You want to run your manufacturer's suggested tire pressures for your 60 to 130s because for drag racing, you're not really worried about your mile an hour as much. You're worried about getting off the line. So you need to drop your tire pressures and all that. But that makes it unsafe at higher speeds. So what you want to do is run your manufacturer suggested TTRS versus the world. Absolutely, you're right. The Dragy does not lie. When I was using it at the drag strip, it was always within point 0.1 of the quarter mile time that the receipt said. So it's the truth, man. I like it. I like the Porsche Panamera more than the Hellcat. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. On this channel, you are the only one, because everybody is here for the Hellcat. Are you getting the Hellcat back, bro? Absolutely. Dragon never lies. Okay, stop hating. Michael says best gear ratios or final drive for 60 to 130. What you always want to do when you get your Dragy, you want to start. You don't want to start at 60. You always want to start at like 50 or 48, 47 miles an hour. Let the car go drop down to the gear that it needs to be in, and then build past 60 miles an hour. Because if not, if you try to start at 60, you could like spin a little bit, or you could like shock the inertia of the car moving forward. So you don't want to do that. You always want to go from beginning. F85 M2 said did a 12.6 quarter mile going uphill and letting off about 30 minutes ago. There you go, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So my quarter miles in a Porsche, the fastest I've ever done using the Dragy on the street was 11.3. At ATCO, my car was really acting up, and the piggyback tune, I don't know what was wrong with it, but it was running really slow, and I still did an 11.5, but my mile an hour was way down. So, but whatever, the Panamera, as of today, I would assume with that plenum and everything, it's probably like 11.2 quarter miles. Did you trade the Panamera for the new one? Would you trade the Panamera for the new one? If the new one came down to a reasonable price, the new Panameras are dumb expensive. They're like, so my car MSRP sticker price was 152. The new one turbos is like 200. They're like 190 something. And that's just too much money for what is really a normal, regular looking car. You know what I'm saying? What tires what tires are good to use for drag racing? Anthony, what car do you have? If it's an all-wheel drive car, the answer is pretty much the same. You always want to use a R-rated sticky compound tire, a low tread rating compound tire, something that's probably not safe to use in the rain or the street is what you want to use. So that would include, like right now on a Porsche, I'm running Toyo 888 Rs. It's all-wheel drive though, so it's good. If that car was rear-wheel drive, I would probably use Mickey Thompson or Hoosier or something like that. Is that for you fans that want to see the Porsche too, bro? Nah, I agree, and that's why I show videos of both. Like honestly, the Hellcat going down kind of forced my hand to start modifying the Panamera. Uh, so yeah, I mean I'm making the videos. Mike Shelby said, "Do you recommend Pedal Commander?" Yes, absolutely. I do recommend Pedal Commander. Tell them Mod2Fame sent you. I really can tell you firsthand experience. It made a huge difference in the Panamera. They dial in a lot of pedal delay. Because remember, for those of you that may not know, with your throttle, new cars are what's called drive-by-wire, meaning that it's just a signal being sent. No matter what you do to the pedal, no matter how fast you press it down, no matter how hard you press it down, it's not going to do, the signal is going to be the same every time. So the only way to increase that signal is with a pedal commander or any other unit that boosts the signal. Have you ever used drag radios? Yes, I use Hoosiers. I have a set of Hoosiers downstairs for the Hellcat. I used it on the airstrip once. Rick Smooth said, I like your channel, but more for the diversity of cars that you have on it more than anything else. I appreciate that, Rick. Thank you, man. Ryan Henry said, already tires are a waste of road course. You never get them hot enough for full benefit. A Toyo rep, no, sir. That is not true. No, literally, our compound tires are soft compound, meaning that they have a tread rating of usually 120 and less. They make a huge difference. Huge difference. Now, there's different type of compounds that are made for different things. Toyo R888s, they are more function on being an all-around tire, handling as well as traction. Whereas a Mickey Thompson or Hoosier is only made for traction. It's not made for handling. So the sidewalls are very soft. That's what makes them bite and stick so hard. Whereas the Toyo 888s have a stiffer sidewall, so you can also use those to track. You can do both. Let me go back, Bad Hemi. I'm sorry. Bad Hemi in the building. What's good, brother? Y'all get them thumbs up. Yes, sir. Thank you, Bad Hemi. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to go back up to some of y'all comments now that we talked about Dragy. Listen, my suggestion is everybody get, some sort of a unit like that. Either Dragy, the V-Boxes is more expensive. And if you do road course, then you need the V-Box. Dragy only tests straight line numbers. David Fisher said, don't forget Dragy quarter mile is actual miles per hour, whereas track time slip is only an average over the last 66 feet. That's why Dragy mile per hour on the quarter mile is usually a little higher than actual time slip. David, I completely agree. However, it's a little higher. Usually it's like the most I've ever seen difference of variance is anywhere from 0.5 of a mile an hour to a full mile an hour. Whereas my mile an hour was off by like 5 mile an hour, and I could feel it. The car like hit a brick wall. Like it was pulling, and then boom, it just slowed down. Like for the last half of the track, from the 660 to the quarter mile, I think I might have only picked up another 3-4 mile an hour. So something was very wrong. Oh man, yo, my man Bad Hemi, thank you, brother. Here's some money for the Cheapokitty fund. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I know you're a hardworking man, so I appreciate the give back. Anthony Speller said I have a mid 10-second 3.5 Ultima on stock tires. Anthony, I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I don't see that being possible. A mid 10-second V6 Ultima on stock tires, that is not possible. F85 M2 said, what do you think about using, I don't know what that is, Zeiton Jag after your Dragy pulls for the corrected time? Is that a website? Send me a link. Send me a link if that's a website. Yeah. Thumbs up, got what you're saying. Yo, y'all stop laughing, man. I wasn't trying to play my man with the Ultima. It's just there's no such thing as a mid 10-second car on factory tires. Do you know that a 3.5 liter Ultima, those tires are like a 245? They're like, come on, bro. And front wheel drive? Anthony, we need a video link. I agree. See, hey, look, I will shout it from the mountaintops. If that's true, I'll put that shit. I'll post that shit on my Instagram and shout you out. If you send me a video that's showing a V. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Actually, those Ultimas come with like 225s or something. It's something really small. Facts. There's a mid 10 Maxima gutted and drag radials NA running 10s. Stop hitting Michael. I agree with that. I see how that's possible. Those older Maximas, especially if you're talking about like 96, 97, those cars are light as a feather. So I could see that being possible on drag radials gutted. That makes sense, but not yeah. Just dropped 20K on the engine. Yeah, I understand that, but tires is going to be a limiting factor. It doesn't matter how much power you make. If you can't put the power down, you are not going to do a good quarter mile. It's not going to happen. You can have 1,000 horsepower if you're doing it on. If you got 245 basic like tires or something, it don't matter. Paul said, Anthony, I'm in Vegas. I want to see your car at the next testing tune. Now, if you would have told me that your Ultima is gutted and on a drag pack or something, like with a big tire up front, sticky, Hoosier, Mickey Thompson, I would believe you, but not on stock tires. Had to laugh. My TTRS just did 10-1 at 142. Oh my God. Holy cow. Man, those Audi TT RSs and RS3s are so fast. God, those cars are fast, man. It's unbelievable how fast those 5-cylinder motors are. I guess it's the closest thing to underground racing Lamborghini, right? Because it's half of the same motor. It's the motor basically in half, right? And then turbos on it. So I guess it kind of responds the same when you think about it like that. No, right, and I agree. It's the transmission. Audi's transmissions, even in my little A4, the transmission is what makes it so fast. I mean, just look at that. I think my 0 to 60 was like 5.3, and my quarter mile was 13.8 in a stock Audi A4 with only 248 horsepower. To give y'all a point of reference, a C5 Corvette. I'm talking about like the updated ones too, like 2001, 2002. Those cars were like quarter mile 13.3 seconds, 13.4 seconds, and it had 350 horsepower in a V8. So that just goes to show you transmissions, man, have come a long way. Thinking about swapping my MK7 GTI for RS3. You cannot go wrong with that. Yo, Medina, what's up from San Fran? What's going on? All right, so Cheapokitty update, because I know a lot of y'all was asking. Honestly, I'm gonna see the car tonight because N-Track is having a Christmas party. So they're having a Christmas party at the shop. They shut down the shop, they decorated all that. There's probably a Christmas tree, some stars or something hanging from my car on the lift. But anyway, I'm gonna go see the car tonight. We took a little break from working on it because they're like super busy and trying to close up the end of the year. We're gonna get back to it at the top of the year. But we have the new motor, we have the heads, we have all of that stuff. So once we start working, it won't be long. But right now, it's on pause for right now, just for a couple weeks. But we'll get back to it, and I'm assuming that car is going to be done by the end of January. So I can't give away what I want to do to it because I want to make a video on that, explaining to y'all exactly what I plan to do. Oh, what's up, Uncle P? My Uncle Paul is here in the live chat. Y'all say what's up to my Uncle Paul, man. Paul McCallum. That's my uncle. Mike Shelby said, sounds good, Steph. Can't wait to see it. Mr. Shaz, shout out from Arizona. Savage Speed TV. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? What's going on? There's the link, bro. I think he's saying, where is the link, bro? I think that's what you're saying. Every other Friday there's drag racing. Where's this track you guys are talking about, Anthony? Where is this track? I'm just curious. Man, that's why I love the Dragy so much. Cause I hate going to the drag strip. I literally hate it. I hate going and waiting on the lines and waiting for the track to get cleaned up after it breaks, after breakdowns, and just everybody standing around and your group goes and then your group goes. I hate going to the drag strip. You do all that waiting to run, whatever time you're gonna run. I mean, you're not gonna run more than 15 seconds, right? So for you do all of that for your 8 to 15 seconds. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Yo, man, listen, post that video, Anthony. We all waiting to see it. We all waiting to see that video of a 10-second V6 Ultima on stock tires. Mr. CM23, good afternoon. Snowman said, what's Gucci, Steph? From Mobile. I guess that means you on the road? You drive for a living? Ain't nothing, man. Everything Gucci, bro. I can't complain, man. God is good all the time, man. Well, sorry, I'm supposed to say God is good, and y'all say? Let's see. I'll run you on Boulder Highway if need be. No. Y'all keep it at the track. Go to the track. Y'all don't need to go to no highways. Mobile. Oh, that's the name of the area, Mobile, Alabama. I thought you were saying that you was mobile all the time. That's it. Stop hating, Michael. God is good all the time. Yes, sir. I told y'all I'm a PK, right? I told y'all I grew up in church. So yeah, I know all the sayings. I know, trust me, I know them all. But anyway, yo, so who else in here runs Dragy or V-Box? Anybody else in here use it? Me personally, I love it. I mean, I need to get a sponsorship from them because I could really push that. I could have all y'all in here running them. I need to really push that, man. Yeah, TT, RS versus the world. It's amazing, bro. Like every mod you do, you could literally see what the result of it was. What's up, brother? Somebody drop a link to one of the Amazon listings for it. I forgot how much it costs. It's like either I can't remember if it's 150 or 200. Oh, Mobile, Alabama. Got it. I think when I picked up the Hellcat, I think we drove through Alabama. I'm looking to run a couple Trackhawks. Are you looking to run stock Trackhawks or modded ones? Based on the times you're running, I think you talking about stock Trackhawks. I think that would be a closer run. Modded ones, they are freaking fast. There's the link again. I don't see the link. It's not working. The link that you say you put in, nothing is showing up. Does anybody see the link from F85 M Tuned? There's no link. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, no link. Exactly. I don't see it either. Mobile is in southern Alabama, right? Creole, Cajun, Alabama. Hold on, let me try again. Nope, I did. All right, so there you go, guys. That's why I love that app so much. My goal for the Porsche ultimately is to do very low eights. So the plan is DME has offered to come on and help out with our tuning. So the Porsche is going to be DME tuned. And I'm thinking that once that car is DME tuned, because right now we still not tuned. We on a piggyback. That's like the equivalent of a JB4 or something. So not tuned, just straight out the box. And it's running what should be probably very high eights, but proven 9.05. So I'm thinking it should be very low nines, high eights once we tune it. So I'm super, super excited about that. And I'm gonna be looking for some runs for y'all. What I'm gonna try to do is make a sleeper video. I'm gonna try to make a bunch of sleeper videos. Like have people like look at the car and be like, and a car that you think is like super fast. Like I did with that GTR. The same thing. And that guy's my man, he's a good dude or whatever. So he knew that my car was faster, but he still gave me the run. But I want to run against people who think their car is fast. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A Cayenne Turbo. Those are same thing. Same motor, same everything. I love your new classy daily driver. Yeah, man, it's cool. I think so one of the subscribers from Mod2Fame said they shipped me my first mod for the Audi. So I'm excited to see what they shipped me. And hopefully it doesn't start me on a downward spiral of modifying the Audi A4. I really wanted to keep that car stock. I really want to keep that car stock. I don't want to mod it, but we'll see. That's what we all say when it starts out. We get a car, we're gonna be like, I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm not gonna mod this one, but it never works out. Stop hating. Michael said, let the Porsche gap DJ Envy's 458. DJ Envy, I believe, now has a 488. And a 488 60 to 130s in the high sevens. So I ain't touching that. I ain't nowhere near that. I have the Audi A6 3. Yes, the 3.0 liter supercharged. Those are great. Those are very quick cars. Medina Child says, I got a 2019 Scat Pack trying to upgrade the power. I hear that it is not a good idea to pro charge it. Have you heard that? If so, why? I've seen some people do it without a problem. Great question, Medina. The reason why they say it's not a good idea to do it is because of the Hellcat being that close in price. If you a Scat Pack is what 45,000, 40 low 40s, and a Hellcat on a used market, even for a later model one like a 2017 or 18, can probably be had in the 50s or very low 60s if you want like probably an 18 really low mileage, right? So it's a 20 grand difference. And a Scat Pack with a supercharger still won't be as fast as a Hellcat. Here's the reason. The Scat Pack has a 6.4 liter motor, the Hemi engine. What Dodge did to make the Hellcat motor is they took that 6.4 liter and sleeved it down to a 6.2. So the cylinder walls are thicker. And with those thicker cylinder walls, it can take more pressure, aka boost, right? So the 6.4 liter, because of its thin walls, will break down easy. Like the pistons are weaker, everything is weaker on that 6.4 liter. So when you do supercharge it, the most you can make safely on pump gas is like 6 pounds, and on race gas 7 pounds. So at 7 pounds of boost on Scat Packs, that motor usually makes, I forgot what it was, I think it was like 620 to the wheel, which is really good. That's a lot, 620 to the wheel. But Hellcats from the factory make 640, 650, 660. That's usually the range. As low as 640, as high as I've seen 680 on some of the Hellcats from the factory. So a lot of times, when you think about it, it's not worth dropping, because no matter what somebody says, oh, you can get the supercharger for, 6 grand. Yeah, but then you got to install it. Then you got to get all the supporting mods. So you're going to spend 10,000. If you just finance the $20,000 difference, right? If you financing it anyway and your interest rate is good, then it won't hurt you that bad. Literally, it would hurt a lot less than pulling out $10,000 one shot to supercharge your car than it would to pay an additional 20 grand, would be an additional $400 a month. If I had to like look at the difference between the two, And it probably won't even be that much, an additional 400 a month. You would probably be talking about an additional 300 a month. So the difference between a payment of 450 and 750, or five, if your payment's 500, you're talking about 800. But it's not 10 grand out of your pocket, or it's not 10 grand on your credit card that you're now paying interest on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I suggest a lot of people don't bother supercharging your Scat Pack or SRT unless you forged the bottom end, unless you forged the motor, which then you into it for another $5,000-$6,000. So now you $15,000-$16,000 in, and you could have just bought a Hellcat. I hope that makes sense, Chris. Would I recommend bigger pistons on a 2016 RT? Here's the thing about the RT motors, though. It's a 5.7, but it's the same architecture. It's the same casing, basically. The only thing that's different is the bore of the piston size, right? So you can bore a 5.7 out to a 6.1, right? Give forged pistons and all that. But you talking about a very expensive build at that time. You got to do the motor, then do the supercharger. So again, here we go, $15,000-$16,000 to make a RT, maybe as fast as a Hellcat, maybe. So yeah, I suggest to anyone, before you go down them roads and do all of that, buy a used Hellcat. That's what I did. I got my Hellcat at the time. It was the cheapest in the country, and I paid $44,000 for it. The good thing is those cars are still the same price. So I've had mine now for 2 years, and I could literally fix it, get it back running again, and I put it completely back to stock. And even with the mileage that I have, which is 50,000, I could still sell it for $40,000, no problem, right? So that's another reason to buy a Hellcat, especially a used one. You don't have to worry about depreciation. You can literally have the car, run it for a year, and sell it for maybe a little bit less than what you paid for it. Is the Panamera 4.0 TT or 3.8 TT? So that's a good question. Because Volkswagen owns Audi, Porsche, Bentley, who else they own? Audi, Porsche, Bentley, I forgot who else Volkswagen owns. Lamborghini. Lamborghini is the other one, right? So because they own those four brands, all the RS Audis use all the V8 RS Audis use the 4.0 liter twin turbo. The Lamborghini Urus uses that same 4.0 liter twin turbo. The Bentley, the V8 model, uses the same 4.0 liter twin turbo, so on and so forth. So whenever you see a 4.0 twin turbo V8 from the Volkswagen group, so that again, Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, Bentley, Lamborghini, whenever you see that 4.0 liter twin turbo, they're all the same motor, just different tuning, maybe some like differences with the tolerances, and they may rework it a little bit. Like the Lamborghini Urus, it may be reworked a little bit to make that 600 and something horsepower, but they're all the same motor. But that's only in the new Panamera. So Panamera's 2018 and up have the 4.0 liter. 2010 to 2017, they all run the 4.8 liter twin turbo. So mine is a 4.8 liter twin turbo. Sup, homie? We team Hellcat. Your car gonna be a beast when it's done, bro. I'm gonna link up with you soon so we can catch up. Absolutely, Hellcat Sep. Team Hellcat for the win, man. I'm gonna be partying with him tonight, actually, with Eric. Come to Palm Beach and run my Jaguar XJR with your Panamera. So, Marky, if you want to run me, you have to come to me. I'm not gonna come to you, but I'm definitely looking for runs. Battle Cat, are you coming out to Demonology's YouTuber call out? I know Six Whips will be there with Gap Cat, and I will have my Hellcat out the shop. Yes, sir. I am going. Not only am I going to be at Demonology's call out, I am hosting. I'm emceeing. So I'm gonna be on the mic. I'm gonna rock the mic with your hands. I'm like, yo, everybody on the left screen. Hey, did y'all see me when I did that for It's Just a Six? So for It's Just a Six money shift, I was the MC. So whenever you watch videos from that event and you hear someone talking and piping it up, you know what I mean? Pipe up, that's me. I'm piping it up for him. You know what I'm saying? The old guy still got it, son. The old guy we still out here. We know what it is. We know how to get the crowd rocking, man. You know what I mean? So yes, I will be at Demonology's call out. I'm going to. The problem is, I was going to try to bring Cheapokitty, but the problem is, TX2K is the following week, and I already committed to send Cheapokitty on a truck with a bunch of other guys from New York. So they have a spot reserved for me to make it in time for TX2K. So I wouldn't be able to get it there to both places. So unfortunately, Cheapokitty won't be there, but I will, and I'll be piping up, and maybe Demonology will let me drive his car again. That would be fun. I met you at the last time, but my joint was in the shop. We all took pics. Got it. Stop hitting Michael. Substaff, been watching your vids for a minute now. The content is crazy. Keep it up, bro. Miles, my guy. Thank you very much, man. Battle Cat, thank you, brother. You gonna let me drive your car? Sounds good. Is your car manual or automatic? I mean, if it's automatic, no hate, but I would love if it was a manual. Oh, Chris Taylor, you were there? You were at the event? Nice. I'm down, but if I come to you, we run it for 1,500 to pay for your trip. Hey man, not a problem, brother. I don't usually race for money, but you know what I'm saying. I got a feeling I'm gonna win that one. So I actually don't race for money. It's not something I do. I'm sorry. Just this against me. I don't race for money. It's a slippery slope when you get into that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to, like I said, I'm just like loving the app so much, like playing with the Dragy. Like I was able to show y'all how fast the A4 was. I'm able to show you how the mods make a difference on a penny. 728 autos. What's up, brother? Battle Cat said it's a charger. Oh yeah, so it's an auto. Hey, I didn't mean to make it sound like that. Yes, autos are faster. Everybody knows that. I don't mind being a little slower though for the fun factor. But nah, let's do it, Battle Cat. I will shout you out from the mic. Yo, Battle Cat gonna let me drive his Hellcat. Shout out to Battle Cat. I'm gonna have the whole crowd rocking. They're gonna be like, Battle Cat, hey, Battle Cat, hey, hey, hey. Yo, I'm here. I'm sitting up here bugging out with y'all. I'm supposed to be uploading this footage. Yo, y'all delaying me, man. Can't believe I'm letting y'all distract me like this. This is not good. Come on, man. I gotta be able to multitask. Y'all can't like be doing this to me. I was going to be much faster, getting modded as we speak. Man, them Hellcats, man. Those cars are just no fair fast. Like they pick up power so easy. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they carry a lot of weight, but they also make a lot of power. I'm trying to work and talk to y'all at the same time so that I can make a good excuse, because I know wifey over here looking like, yo, what is this dude doing? He's supposed to be uploading footage. D670. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? What it is? I'm gonna call this folder. All right. Plenum install, because that's what this video is about. What you guys are gonna see probably, what's today, Saturday? You're probably gonna see it on Tuesday, unless he edited it really fast. Then you'll see it. Then you'll see it on Monday. No, I actually don't want it here. Stop here and still riding on that O2 E-Class chassis in 20. Yes, it is. Yes, that old ass architecture. So if y'all don't know what Stop Hating Michael is talking about, the Hellcats, Chargers, the Challengers and Chargers are all made on a chassis that was developed by Mercedes for a 2002 Mercedes E-Class, right? It's the same frame. It's the same architecture from 2002 in the 2020. So Dodge is just printing money, bro. This technology that they made from years ago. Well, they didn't even make it. They got it from when they were in a partnership with Daimler. Back in the day, there was a partnership for Daimler and Chrysler. So, yeah, these companies though, they know how to share. Just like Volkswagen, I told y'all, Volkswagen uses the same motor that it does in their $100,000 cars as their $300,000 cars, like the Urus. It's crazy. Same motor, no different. I mean, they might make some slight changes to the motor, but it's the same thing. F85M2 said, I'm gonna have to set up a run between me and Uncle Fox. I need to make that new blue truck food before he mod it. I'm not gonna put the name because I'm waiting on Steph to drop the review. You know, I'm not gonna like do a car review on Fox's car because I did one already, but I am gonna make a video on it because that blue is sick. But those Urus, just so you know, 60 to 130s on those cars stock is like, what did I see? I forgot. I saw it before. Shit, I can't remember. I just know I was impressed. I think it was like in the 10s or something. So it might be a good race. It might not be food. Y'all might be like very close. How fast was Demonology's Demon? Anthony, I'm going to tell you the truth, brother. I've never felt nothing like that in my life. Off the line. After the car was moving already, it felt similar to my Hellcat in terms of power delivery, but off the line, bro, I've never felt nothing like that a day in my life. Crazy. I mean, you got to think about it. The 60 foot was I did a 1.3 60 foot. He been doing 1.2s, but I did a 1.3 60 foot. The car I was just looking at the sky. I was like, yo, what is this? So everything in my brain was saying, let up, get off the gas, because you can't steer, like the car's in the air, right? Everything in my brain was saying, let off the gas, but my heart was like, nah, ninja, stay in it, and I did. I stayed in it. Oh man, Dodge is smart to milk that same architecture and look. Absolutely, Daimler Chrysler. The only good thing to come out of it was that platform. 728 Auto said, I'm thinking about getting a Mustang and joining Sting mode in third degree. Bro, listen, bang for buck. I'm all about bang for buck, and those Mustangs are impressive. That's another vehicle that gets very fast with very little miles. I'm super impressed with that car. Yeah, I know you told me. Yes, I forgot. Yes, Bugatti too. That's right. Volkswagen also owns Bugatti. However, all of these companies have the different factories, so don't think about it like they are all in the same room. But they do share. They do share certain parts and stuff, motors, transmissions, and then they retune them. They make them a little bit different per car. So, have you heard anything about the 2020 Widebody Hellcat Charger and when it will be out? I have not, but it can't be too much longer. Food, I like these stage 3 moves. So, stop hating. Michael said, you food? Oh, for the Urus? Nah, I mean, we'll see, man. I forgot what you said your car 60 to 130 was, F85 M2. What did you say your 60 to 130 was? Didn't you say like 10s or something like that? Y'all might be very, very close. But don't sleep, yo. That Urus is pretty fast, bro. For a big truck, shit is pretty fast. Anybody ever been in one of them Lamborghini Urus? If not, go watch my video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just search Mod2Fame and Urus, and you'll go back and look at that video that I shot on a red one. If you haven't been in one already. IPD Plano. Yo, if y'all had it y'all way, would y'all have me only make Mopar videos? Or do y'all like the fact that I show all different types of cars? Somebody already said that they like diversity, but I'm curious if y'all like when I do all different types of cars. All right, here we go. New folder, there it is. Food. Stop hating, real talk. That was move for Dodge. It does, bro. The interior on a Urus looks crazy. But you know what else car where that comes from? Like initially, I mean it transitions obviously from the Huracan, right? But honestly, yo, that comes. A lot of these companies borrow a lot from like Audi, bro. Because Audi interiors have been sick forever. 728 Auto said, I'm a car guy. You can do a car video on a Volvo and I will watch it. I'm a rare breed though. Facts, bro. I feel the same way, man. I'll make a video on any car that's modded. I don't care what it is. As long as it's modded and they got some love in it, I'll do it. Just good content is all you need to do. Appreciate that, Glenn. For 2020, what I want to do is I want to get somebody to be the audience eyes. What does that mean? I want to start shooting all my videos from the perspective of the viewer. So right now, everything you see is from my perspective, right? But because I'm holding the camera. But if somebody is next to me and they're holding the camera, then it's like the videos will be more like y'all are with me rather than me just showing you what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to try that. I want to try to do a lot more like point of view stuff too, like from the passenger perspective, or I could let that person drive and they put on like a point of view thing and I'm sitting in the passenger seat next to them. I think that would be cool. My X5M is Rolls Royce. Nobody can tell me nothing. That's funny. I'm a car guy, so it doesn't matter to me what type of videos I make. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna keep making different types of videos, and let's see if y'all rock out with me and watching it with me. You think that would be cool? Stop hating Michael. If everything was from like I think that would be cool too, man. I think it would be like and it would be different than what everybody is doing. Everybody is like a vlogger, and I'm not much of a vlogger. Like, I don't know if y'all know this. I like making like car videos about like modding, car events, and then car reviews. But I'm not really a vlogger, so I'm not the type of person that's picking up the camera and like, y'all calling me to the store. Oh, look what I'm eating right now. Oh, look who I'm with. I don't like move like that. I mean, I do move like that, but I don't move like that holding the camera. I'm not like, hey, look at me. Look, this is what I'm doing right now every minute. So I gotta try to switch it up though. I gotta try to do something more. And I think that this perspective of another person would really work. Point of view would be cool, and make sure you show gauges and pull angles like off to the side or in the background. I know what you mean. You mean like have a little gauge pod so that we can see like what the car is doing, RPM and speed wise. That would be kind of dope. How would I do that though? Is there like an app for that I could use to import that into my videos to show like what the RPMs and speed and all that stuff is? Somebody help me out, please. I don't know. I've never seen it. Anybody know about that? Maybe y'all could teach me something. You could teach me how to Dougie. Wait, how's Dougie again? Wait, what's it? People will be like, yo, I forgot how to Dougie. It's been so long. I forgot how to Dougie. Well, it's an old dance anyway. Damn, I'm getting old, y'all. Jeez. Plus, all these new dances today, I don't know what these kids be doing. But they all look the same to me. All of them is all of them are the same. Split screen? Nah, it wouldn't be split screen. It would be like, I think he's saying like put like a tachometer that's visible. Oh, Conte Brown, if you could bring back any discontinued car, what would it be? And how would you mod it? Damn, that's a good one. A discontinued car. What discontinued car would I bring back? Sheesh. That's a tough one. Y'all help me. What discontinued cars would y'all bring back? A car they stopped making that I would bring back. Maybe I wish they made a new Viper. like a supercar. Like Mopar needs a supercar. I wish they made like a new one, like a ready, like how Corvette is coming out with a mid-engine Corvette. I wish Mopar had something like that and called it the Viper. Somebody said the two people said the Magnum. That's a good one. Quick history lesson: the Durango, when they developed it for 28, was going to be a Magnum. Team Hellcat is actually calling me right now, and I'm on live, so I can't answer. I will call you back. Oh, let me send him a message. Can I call you back later? Is what I'm sending him. Yo, for real, F85 in tune. You know what it is though, bro? The reason why. Oh, hold on. Real Talk said Viper. Yeah, Viper, Trans Am, and Cougar. The naturally aspirated E63s. I couldn't agree more. The naturally aspirated AMGs. All right. So F85 M Tune came up. He said something that I agree with. Um, Talk. Gotta help. Got the sub. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta help get the subs up on this page because not for nothing, this page gives you guys a lot of info that the other pages don't. No way Steph shouldn't be at 300K. Now y'all be wilding. You know what it is, man? I realize, bro, we rare, man. The people who actually care about the data and the information on a car. A lot of people, they just care about how the car make them feel. Come in. Come in. A lot of people just care about how the car make them feel. They don't care about the information and the data. Oh, look at my little boy. My little man just walked in. Well, he didn't walk in. His mama's carrying him. But hey, what's up, Papa? Hi. Hey, baby. You turned 6 months last week, so I'm like super hype. Anyway, yo, a lot of people they don't care about the data, man. They just they just want to know how the car make them feel and how the car make them look when they in it. That's all they care about. So a lot they don't. That's why like the channels that are like really into it heavy the way that we are, they not really. They don't really do like my numbers is big for the type of content that I do. But it's all good though. I mean, I'm cool with that. You know. I mean, take a look at Demonology. Demonology channel should be like at like 500,000 in my opinion because he is like the only one out there racing with a demon every week. Every week he putting so like as but people don't care about that. They just care about how they feel and how they think they would feel and how they would look in the car. And that's not the type of content I make. So it is what it is. I like the variety of cars you review, especially when you do cars that average Joe owns, 20 to 30K price range. Miles K, I'm gonna take that into account. Doing more regular cars. I agree. I have to do a better job with regular cars. It's just a lot of my friends they own these like expensive cars, so it's easy for me to get a hold of those cars. But I need to do a better job with regular cars. You know what I'm saying? But yo, listen, guys, I haven't done any work really since I've been on this live with y'all. And as much as I love y'all, I really have to do this. I have to get this done so that there will be a video on Monday. If I don't get this done, there's no video on Monday. So let me do this and I'm going to holla at y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Do me a favor. Or if you're watching the playback, like the playback. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Someone said Grand National, bring that back. I agree. I'm in Illinois, so new Scat Pack. Why did you not get a GTR? The GTR, man, is too easy to me, man. It's like too easy to drive, too easy to everything. It's not a rewarding experience for me driving those GTRs. I drove like a good amount of them back in like 2010, 2011, 2012, and they're not rewarding cars for me. Y'all listen. I'm y'all about to suck me back in. Anyway, yo, I'll talk to y'all later. Let me make sure y'all always stay in boost. Check this dude out on Instagram. He got fly hoodies. Anyway, yo, I'll talk to y'all later. Much love. If I don't talk to y'all before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Much love to y'all guys. Really appreciate y'all. And about to feed my son some peas. That's what he's having, peas. You about to eat some peas, Em? You gonna eat some peas? Yeah. He just started eating food, y'all, for the first time. Yo, it is such a better than any car, better than anything. I'm telling you, man, having kids.
Say something.
M, say bye-bye. I know you can't talk, but make a noise or something so they can hear you. I'm sorry, I'm not showing y'all my kid. I'm not putting my kid out there publicly. Say something so they can hear you, man. Let them know you exist. Say Mod2Fame. Say Mod2Fame. Yeah? 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 Talk to me, man. Come on, M. Talk to me. All right, y'all. I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later.